My name is Second Lieutenant Morris. I'm the support platoon leader for the HAC 16 STB in Baumholder, Germany. So basically there are several steps in that actual process. It goes from just qualifying on the weapon system, actually learning how the weapon system functions. There are three main ones that we focus on. That's the 240 Bravo, the 50 cal, the M2, and then the Mark 19, the grenade launcher. So with that, we qualify on the weapon systems, and then we work as the individual soldier fires with their crews. Then from that stage, they'll move on to the gunnery skills test, where they're tested on the ins and outs of the weapon system, how it breaks down, the distance that the weapon system can be shot at, the rate of fire, and all the other maintenance portions that come along with it. So out here, what we're using is the M240 Bravo, the 50 cal, the M2, A1, and then the Mark 19. Out here in Slovenia, we have incorporated using some of the other Slovenian vehicles, but as far as the ones that the 16th has provided, they are 1151 A1s, which is our standard gun trucks. So the convoy is set up in a set, so you would have 4 gun trucks, each having their own TC, one of the TCs being the actual convoy commander. Now, aside from the 4 gun trucks, they would have 3 additional trucks which they are escorting. One of them would more than likely be a vehicle that has the JCR capability, so they can track it via Blue Force tracker, or known as the JCR. Another one would be a more of a logistical vehicle, such as a LMTV or an MTV. And then the last vehicle that would be escorted will be an FLA for the medical personnel. So while we're out here, we take the opportunity to actually train together. So with that being said, the other vehicles, aside from the primary gun trucks, would more than likely be the Slovenian counterparts, the 157th Regiment or Logistical Regiment. They're actually out here with us. They embed themselves into our convoys and they escort us. And then once our rotations are done, we'll do the flop, or the flip, should I say, and they'll actually put their gun trucks or their striker equivalents, and we'll have our logistical vehicles embedded with them to be escorted throughout the lanes. Correct. This is my first TDY, and it feels absolutely amazing. Not just myself, but other NCOs that are out here with me. Empowering junior leaders is what we're trying to do, so that later on, if things do get a little hectic, everybody from the lowest level can actually operate and function efficiently. The 157th Logistical Regiment, they are a very professional set of soldiers that they have out here. And they seem to be at the highest level from what I can tell. So the level of leadership from the 157th Logistical Regiment is very high, and it meets the standard, and actually I would even say that it goes beyond the standard. I do appreciate the opportunity of working with them. They allowed us to actually embed not just in their convoy, but inside their vehicles, so we can learn and observe and see exactly how their gunner, their driver, and their truck commander and convoy commander actually leads throughout the battlefield. The partnership between the American Army and the Slovenian Army is stellar, and I cannot say that I've witnessed any bond that's greater. We felt very welcome here from day one, or even prior to day one when it came to the planning phase. They truly embraced us as we embraced them. And every time that you see one American soldier, you will see one Slovenian soldier side by side, working day in, day out, early hours of the day, late hours of the night, through thick and thin.